Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena. This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points.
Всем привет! Я не знаю, как сделать эту игру потише, потому что сразу, как я запустила игру, не было настроек, и сразу запустилась игра. Так что посмотрим, будут ли они дальше.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind. Quite a large armoire for all. We all have our... I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here. Our refuge from the world, a place of warmth and passion. It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
Здесь я ничего посмотреть не могу, да? Наконец-то как-то тихо, музыка стихла, и я наконец-то могу говорить.
Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to, every cabin needs one.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
Это, знаете, это типичная тренировка для тех, кто сдает ЕГЭ по английскому. Вот серьезно, вот перед тобой текст, и там есть задание в спикинге, тебе надо прочитать все без ошибок. Вот, пожалуйста, вот тебе письмо, давай читай. Вот просто really...
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream.
Так, ручку я взяла. Тут тоже ничего взять не могу.
There's a... yes. Blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. Hers. I used it too, when shaving. They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's. These keys are for the cabin and the car.
в курсе, о чем эта игра, но это хоррор, типа...
Comme une évidence. Serena's favorite perfume.
Пока не знаю, где здесь хоррор. Надеюсь, он будет не таким страшным. Так. Что у нас там?
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right? So many afternoons spent in this armchair. So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell. Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin. No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here. I better stay in case Serena comes back.
Ладно.
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside. Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes. It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet Oisin goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise. Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones, fairies.
Хочешь сказать, что мы здесь не все посмотрели, да? Ну, может быть, теперь?
There's always a chance she might return.
То есть ты ждешь Сирену, да? И пока ты ждешь это, точнее,
She made this with her own hands.
мы
She
должны
was really
здесь все
good.
посмотреть. Ну, блин. Так, ладно. Давайте еще раз посмотрим, что у нас здесь есть. Он не хотел
Maybe
вроде
I'm a
открывать, да.
casual dresser. No need to change clothes right now. She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. For some reason, light bulbs wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it.
Что ты предлагаешь мне делать? Скажи мне. Я тут все уже, по-моему, посмотрела.
There's no this
Давай
door.
пойдем.
There's nothing for me out there.
Давай пойдем. Почему ты не хочешь идти? Что мне здесь делать? Пошли к окну. Хотя в окно я посмотреть не могу. Давайте посмотрим все книги. Окей.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and
Но это он
special
уже идет
editions here.
Это, блин, это уже идет повторение. Чего ты от меня хочешь вообще? Что эта игра хочет от
Sometimes she
меня?
would. The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore.
Может быть, он вспомнил, как
Our
она
dining
выглядит?
table. Quite modest. I could tell plenty of stories
Oh.
about this table. To be
Кстати,
honest,
да.
I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
Смотрите, после того, как мы обошли, мы теперь вспомнили, как она выглядит.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
Ну, это он уже все говорил. Ага. Отлично, а дальше что?
It's different. But that just... It can't be different.
Так.
Were there times I could have complimented the way she... How could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that? Even for a moment. I never noticed it before, but there's a tiny crack in it.
Что-то он все
Да.
грустно говорит, то есть.
It's a hairline fracture.
Раньше он говорил, о, как классно, типа здесь то, здесь
I
все.
should leave the keys here until she comes back. Because I know she will.
А сейчас он что-то все с грустным тоном, то есть. Получается, картинка сменилась.
I've been so immature about these. Even resorted to the old pill under the tongue trick more than a few times. She deserved better. She was my girl with the sun in her hair. What's happened to me?
Что за музыка, меня она напрягает. О,
Is
Господи.
there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid. What once gave me so much joy now fills me with... We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. Years passed, no tears fell, no death knell reached the golden shores they trod. Another love story without a happy ending. Time works differently in the other world.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you. I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
I almost have it. What was she trying to tell me? The most comfortable spot in the cabin. Well, along with the bed, of course. All those moments we sat at this table, laughing, smiling, simply looking in each other's eyes. Will we have them again someday? This table has seen many happy times. The meals we shared, or when we just used to stay up late with a bottle of wine. I sure hope she comes back soon. We can sit down and discuss our problems, like we always did. We could always work things out. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions, and there were many more to come. When did we let this window get so gunked up? There didn't seem to be much reason to keep it clean. Just overgrown bushes outside, brambles and thistles. I should clean the cabin. As a surprise, perhaps. No. Better wait until she gets back.
По сути, нам надо...
I know it.
Be honest. Does this dress show too much cleavage? I want only one pair of eyes on me.
Ага, еще один звонок. Получается, фотография снова изменилась. Получается, мы сейчас вспоминаем воспоминания, то есть мы походим по всем предметам и... О, точно, это же произошло. О, грустно. И... То есть, блин... Сначала мы вспоминаем хорошие вещи, потом фотография изменилась, и мы стали вспоминать грустные вещи, связанные с теми вещами, которые мы осмотрели. Сейчас посмотрим, как изменилась фотография.
Our dining table. Quite
Понятно,
modest,
что
but if it ain't broke, don't fix
Она
it.
злая какая-то уже.
Am I going mad? Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that night? She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that? I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot. That incessant noise! I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now! It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy.
Ни хрена себе, там разошелся.
Couldn't care less about the damn thing now. Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Her and her. Serena thought she was so special. Always trying to make our sex life edgy and exciting. Now I can see she was just afraid of admitting how bland and boring she really was. The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even. Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? How could I have been so blind? Her vanity. Always fixing her hair before bed. Doting on her hair like a child. But I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me. She never descended to criticizing my looks, though. Even when we fought, even when my hairline started going, it was a sore point for me.
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about. Unless she was the one who left.
Ага, получается, она ушла.
I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my imminent life.
Ну, с часами до сих пор ничего сделать нельзя.
Dearest. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled.
Что,
How do-
письмо
Dearest,
изменилось?
how do I-
Нет. Кстати, там было продолжение, ну ладно.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right. Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? Maclur?
Ого, у нас открылся сундук.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation, because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense, and the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on and on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give.
Блин.
Us.
Это реально хорошая тренировка, но она слишком быстро говорит,
Now
и я
I
не
remember.
успеваю за ней
It was
повторять.
me all the time.
I lost
I
her.
lost her,
And
and it's all my fault.
Ты потерял ее,
Just a
дружище.
bunch of schmaltzy junk. A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value. Her jewelry box. What is it doing here? I should just destroy this useless junk. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Так, на кресло мы еще... ну, мы
This
нажимаем,
armchair. This is where we had
Ого.
that talk. That damn...
Кажется, мне этой крови раньше не было.
Sit down, we need to talk.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything? She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? All of these pathetic souvenirs from our
Вот это уже
relationship,
говорил.
they're all lies. Her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare.
Так, ну-ка. Ну-ка. О, Господи!
My God. What is this?
Это она, что ли?
It isn't. How did it happen? I can't remember. It's already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed? It's dry and withered.
Жесть.
A body takes at least weeks to... How long has it been?
Нахрен. Закроется, нахрен. Пошли. О, Господи, что с ним происходит?
I remember stumbling on this more than once, but she always insisted it be kept here. She did it on purpose. My own dark world. Barely alive. Is this my eternal punishment? I wonder if this plant is poisonous. With my luck, it would just give me a headache. Is this purgatory? Job, was it? Why did I not die at birth? For now I would have lain down and been quiet.
Вот,
I would have slept.
получается,
I
поизон.
would have been at rest.
Это я-то. Получается, сейчас он хочет умереть из-за того, что осознал, что все это боль. Получается, это он убил ее? Я не знаю, честно.
I feel sick. Flesh. Temptations. Oh no. I couldn't. Not after. When was the last time she brushed her hair? Did I brush her hair? They say hair is just dead cells anyway. Shattering it would get me some sharp shards. But no. I'm so drained. It's all futile anyway. What's happening to me? Is this real or some kind of drug-fueled nightmare? Wish I could overdose myself with this. Nah, an easy way out is never the best one.
Зачем тебе овердоза? Не надо, чувак, зачем ты хочешь умереть?
She's not coming back. She never left. I've been running from a lot, but I can't run away from this. I must be in shock. It still hasn't sunk in emotionally what I must have done. What else would explain it? That night, the night we had that fight, this is where she told me. What a damn fool I was.
Don't walk away from me. Don't you fucking care anymore? Stop! Get back here.
She was right. I wasn't good enough for her.
В смысле ты не был good enough? Что происходит за окном? Господи, что там? Мать моя женщина, что там происходит? О, у меня аж дрожки пошли. Ого, а пятно-то больше.
Dead, worm-eaten wood. The many times we sat here. So many. To think there would ever be a last time. The dinners, the laughs. I can't bear looking at it any longer.
Блин. Жесть.
With a twist of wind, Oisin fell hard on his homeland ground. You and me both, my warrior poet. You and me both. I read somewhere, I forget where, only one way a fairy romance can end. There's only one way anything can end, really. It might as well be a coffin. Everything within it is just dead. I should bury my sorry self in it. All those memories. I'm so sorry, Serena. I loved you. Why did she have to be like that? Why did she always toy with my feelings? What have I done to you, my Serena? I can't think about this. I feel faint. Have to breathe normally. I must have taken her ring off when... Why is it in this chest? Was it guilt? In sickness and in health, until death do us part.
Ого.
My face? What's happened to my face? It's like looking into a mirror. I've just been slowly rotting inside all along, until I took her life. I am a demon, a destroyer, impure.
Кстати, только сейчас заметила, это походу мы? Это же мы, да?
Those noises sound like more than one person. Who can it be? The police?
Мне интересно все-таки, кто вот эти люди? Это же мы.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Бульдозер.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
Они хотят поджечь дом? Не надо.
Oh shit. We forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
No, not like this. Please. No.
Что я могу сказать? Что это еще одна пустая трата денег, друзья! Если хотите это более детально пройти, то, пожалуйста, качайте с торрента. Деньги этой игры не стоят. Я ничего, в принципе, не поняла. Поняла, что дом сгорел дотла. Если кто-то более понятно понял, в чем суть этой игры, напишите в комментарии. Я прочитаю, может быть, ваши догадки. В общем, я не вижу, где здесь хоррор. Только, наверное, из-за трупа в шкафу. И, господи, что за игра? На что я потратила свое время и ваше время? Короче, мне не понравилось, но это была хорошая практика для моего английского, так что... Я так кричу, потому что не знаю, слышно ли меня или нет, но... В общем, спасибо за просмотр, всем удачи, всем пока, с вами была Куняша.